Joe Johnson. Say it ain't so, Joe. I tell you, a guy goes 10 games without scoring 20 points. Imagine, just listen to this crazy figure on Joe Johnson. He goes 10 straight games without scoring 20. And then I'm going to tell you, he may be, in this short season, I don't recall any net ever, and I've been a net fan for 30 plus years. I don't ever recall a net making bigger clutch shots at the end of a game more than Joe Johnson has this year. Yet he can go 10 games without surpassing 20. It's incredible. I mean, it's just too, you don't feel like you're out of it. Of course, I'm about ready to explode, and we'll get to the primary reason for the explosion. Sitting there on the couch watching yet another third quarter debacle, another lopsided quarter. Thanks to our buddy D. Will. We'll get to you in a few. But you don't feel like you're out of it with Joe Johnson when he has the ball. I mean, you're down 3, you almost feel okay. Like you would never have felt good, ever. I mean, the Nets, obviously they stunk for so many years. So, of course, you wouldn't feel good in general. But Joe, I mean, he has an uncanny knack for doing some big things at the end of the buzzer, at the end of the shot clock. And a big win, I was about to do my blast, and I'm going to blast him because there's a few things that I want to discuss. But, JJ saved the day for the Nets, and he saved the day for Darren Williams. Let's talk about Darren Williams, okay? As we look at his numbers. Now, you'll see 19 points, 9 assists. You go, not bad. 6 for 13. Not bad. 6 turnovers for Darren Williams. Now, I'm going to tell you, of course, I'm the only loser that would do this. But if you go back and watch this game again, specifically the third quarter, you will see Darren Williams. There were 4 passes that he made that were deflected, temporarily stolen, but recovered by the Nets. So therefore, a turnover wasn't recorded. I'm telling you that this guy, with his 6 turnovers, you could add in the third quarter alone, another 4 that easily could have been turnovers. Balls that were deflected, and look at the shot he takes in the overtime. I mean, Darren, listen, if you're hurt, dude, take the rest of the year off. I don't mind seeing you join. Why don't you go give A-Rod a call? Give A-Rod a buzz. The two of you, 5 years, $100 million. Go hang out. Go to the beach. Go get surgery with A-Rod. Because I'm tired. If you're hurt, don't play. Let me see C.J. Watson and Tyshawn Taylor. Let me see those 2 guys. Brandon Jennings is a stud, but is it even like, it's almost like unfair. It's almost unfair for Darren Williams to be guarding anybody these days. Jennings lights him up. It don't matter, whether it's a off the dribble 3-pointer, off, a pick and roll, which he's horrendous at, a float. Darren Williams. It was this to me, this epitomizes Darren Williams' career with the Nets so far. I don't know if you remember this. It was the third quarter. It was a play where Brandon Jennings got hurt on the offensive end, and he goes down. Boom. He's on the floor. He's writhing in pain. D. Will has the basketball, leading a 5-on-4 break the other way. And what does he do? He dribbles to the basket. He takes an off the wrong foot fadeaway leaner that is rejected. Gathered, and Milwaukee throws it down to Jennings, who's just getting up off the floor. That summarizes Darren Williams in this 2013, and quite frankly, in his net career. I mean, that doesn't count as a turnover, right? It's a missed shot. The overtime where he went to the basket and took a terrible shot. I mean, blocked. The guy can't play. Now, you want to say that you're hurt? Get out. Get out. Sit the frig down. Tired of watching Darren Williams get dominated every single night. And then I got PJ in the press conference. Now listen, I get it. Coach can't kill it, especially PJ. He's in a tough spot. He's an interim. You want your players to go to bat for you. So he can't kill him. But he asked him, "What do you think of Darren Williams?" He said, "Very, very well." He said, "Very, very well, not very well." He said, "He thought he played very, very well." Okay, as compared to who? To who? 6 turnovers. Afraid to take a big shot. Can't really make a big shot. I don't know. Defense. Well, what part of the game did he play well? I know the numbers look good. 19 points, 9 assists. I get it. But scratching my head with the press conference. Also, a little scratching my head over PJ's decision to sit Lopez out almost the entire fourth quarter. Now, listen, I'm no dummy. You're no dummy. You watched the game. Blatche had it going. And it's been a long time since he's had it going. So I get riding him. I just thought defensively down the stretch, I don't know if you picked this up. There were 3 straight possessions by the Bucks where they got layups. And Blatche isn't a defender. Plus, you got to figure he's tired. You got to figure he's busting his butt on the other end. He had a great game. But I really question PJ. I mean, I think he could have been open for some serious criticism for having Lopez not in the game for a shot block. Listen, his defense has improved this year. He may have been able to pick up a block shot on one of those bigs down the stretch. I mean, if Joe Johnson doesn't make that shot, to me, this show is about D. Will being awful again, and then questionable strategy by PJ with leaving Lopez on the bench for the entire fourth quarter. Now he puts him back in OT, and you can't expect the guy to come out and have it. He's been sitting for a half hour. So I thought that was a little strange. Like the way C.J. Watson played. Gerald Wallace, I mean, listen, he doesn't give you numbers, and let me take a look at the board here. Wallace doesn't give you any numbers, didn't shoot the ball well. Very seldom does he shoot well. So he only had 6 points, Wallace. 6 rebounds, 5 assists, but he played some critical minutes defensively down the stretch against Armstrong with the trap. The guy just gets after it. I mean, it's going to be a very hard time for me to pick on Wallace ever, even though, I do cringe when I see him pull up for a three-pointer that he just doesn't make. Blatche, big. I thought, obviously, Bogans had 2 big threes in the overtime, especially the one off of the kick, off of the loose, off of the scramble to tie the game. Marshawn Brooks, we're better off not playing him, because if we do want to trade him, teams are going to say, what are we getting? Marshawn Brooks came in, he missed the dunk, he turned the ball over, he missed 2 free throws in 4 minutes. Oh man, obviously nothing going on there. And then Humph was ordinary. I didn't think he played particularly well, though his numbers say he had 7 boards. 8 points, 7 boards is pretty good for him, but I didn't think he was very effective. So the big thing is, JJ does it, man. Like I said, Petrovic is the last guy I remember making big shots. Of course, Kidd in his day made plays down the stretch when we had the big run, but I don't remember a guy making shots so efficiently like JJ has. I just wish, and I give my shout out to my boy Jimmy Cole, I wish he would maintain this aggressiveness throughout an entire game. I don't see how that guy does not score 20, 25 a game, and he's so big and he's so strong, and he can basically shoot over anybody that's guarding him. And he's not just a shooter. This guy has a great low post game. He plays well with his back to the basket. just would like to see more consistency out of you, JJ. But you got saved again, D. Will. My opinion, and I give my buddy Mark credit for this. Got a text from him. Sit him down tomorrow. Sit D. Will in Milwaukee. Let Tyshawn Taylor get more minutes tomorrow. And C.J. Watson. Watson did a decent job on Jennings. Again, Jennings is going to basically beat anybody. But if you watch the game, Watson did a decent job where D. Will was just, lost. I mean, just can't play. So, that's it. Leave me alone. Talk to you soon.